Hello and welcome everyone into the Water Replay Research Day, and there's a few Hundos we want to keep an eye out for today. Lotad with the 256, Feebas with the 117, which I think could also be a 98er unfortunately, and Clamperl 544. And just for reference, 42,677 research tasks is what we've got so far in our game, and we've got to check number 1 for anything that's not a shiny Lotad unfortunately. So we will, actually I'm going to create a little stack. That's always the best plan with this. Stack your encounters so that you can complete more as you go along. No Clamperl shiny, unfortunately. So if you don't know, all 3 of these Pokemon were the very first research days back in 2019. Feebas was notoriously terrible, I think on the 19th of January 2019. Clamperl was a revamp back in February. That was its shiny debut, I remember. That was a really good event. And then March with Lotad was actually more like a catch master event, which was running for 8 hours with the release of Castform shiny in the wild too. Word is from the land down under that the irritating plight of the recent research day back in 2025 is that all stops pretty much, bar like 1%, are actually delivering field research tasks related to the event, which is fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. I'm obviously gunning for shundos of these things. Like, we have shinies of them. I even have a shadow Hundo Feebas that might evolve during the course of this video, to be honest. Let me know in the comments below, of course, how your day went today. Were you excited for it? Was this your first time getting these shinies? Because some of them have not been readily available. Lotad has been available in Milan City Safari last year, I believe. Clamperl notoriously was a PoGo-boosted shiny, but I don't think I've seen it too often. Feebas comes and goes. Let's get another check here, and it's a Clamperl shiny. There we go. 3 checks in and we have our first sparkles. Brilliant stuff. 516, unfortunately, not particularly good. I'd say Clamperl is the one you probably want the most of because it is a random evolve. You have no idea if you're going to get Huntail or Gorbis. Gorbis, whatever it's called. Shiny numero uno, 3 checks in, 2-star goodness, as is typical. And of course we have the premium timed research. Very much a big thanks to Melnick, who gifted us the ticket for the event. I greatly appreciate that, mate. Let's see if we can pull in anything on, is it 2 stage? Multiple stages, many stages. Clamperl, oh god, we get 3 different lists. Wow, lots of encounters, fantastic. Let's get this one done. And they're all wandering down there. I better catch up with the crew. So, hey, let's have a good day today. We've sent the obligatory 3 gifts for a non-shiny Clamperl. We're getting a lot of Clamperl today. But we're starting over in Hamwell with that viaduct for today, and then we're going to work our way back towards Ealing and the Broadway. We're supposed to have a lot of water-type Pokemon in the wild for this one, but so far I'm not seeing too many. Shelder is definitely on my hit list because that's 1,000 dust to catch, but I am going to put down Daily Incense. There's a little bit of woodland here sandwiched around this park. Let's check these 2 for a Lotad of 250. That's not that bad, actually. And this one, Feebas, finally, 113. And to be honest, Clamperl I've never really paid much attention to, so I don't know. Some people are not particularly fussed with this since it's a replay research day, but I think it's about time. It's been, what, 6 years plus, 7 years nearly, since some of these events were focused in the game. And to be honest, after the appalling bug out stuff, I'm very much welcoming this little slight change in the spawns and research tasks. 2 tasks, pineapples have been put down, there's a train. Oh, shiny Lotad, there we go. 236. What do you get? There you go, we're looking for 256. There's a 20 CP off the Hundo, but I know David would be immensely happy with pulling that in as a shiny. And check Feebas. Oh, we've got all the premiums done. I think I'm going to save the premium stuff until a little bit later in the day. Let's have a backdrop with a clock tower in it. We've just burned a tiny amount of dust for 3 checks, people. Let's see. No shiny on the Lotad, 236 once again. This check is a Clamperl that's not shiny, somewhere close to a Hundo, and the 3rd of the batch is another Clamperl, 533. And try and spin some stops. 3 checks for you. 1, not a shiny Feebas. Martin managed to get a Hundo, and then got a 91 shiny following. No Feebas shiny, 103 is cataclysmically awful, and a Clamperl not shiny. So let's try. There's some good shinies available in the wild for this one, actually, to be honest. Well, luckily there's a Mystic Gym right here. The things we do for the quests. When we get back into Ealing with all the crazy stops and everything, that'll be a game changer. Oh, the battle's already been completed. Who dare do this? There we go. Teamwork. Back in the gym. We'll check that quest right away. 2 checks. 1, no to the Clamperl, and 2nd, no to the Clamperl. I think I'm the only one of the 4 of us who doesn't have a shiny Feebas, so let's check. It's a Clamperl. What is it with me and getting Clamperl from these tasks? Check. For the Feebas, it's 112, and this is a Clamperl again. Goodness me. This stop is catch 5 Pokemon. Gotta say though, Daily Incense seems to be bringing in no Pokemon whatsoever, apart from Shelder. It's not orange, but it is, wait for it, well, with the star piece on, 1,500 dust per catch. Beautiful. And catch 5 is a Clamperl. Coming up towards our favourite spot of Walpole. 3 checks here for disappointment. Oh, it could be a Hundo Feebas though. So let's see if we're actually getting lucky with it. I say lucky in a loose sense, but it'd be better if it was purple. 117. It could be the 98 or it could be the Hundo. This is always the trouble with this. And magic up. Boom, it's the 98. There you go. Troll Hundo right there. Check. Clamperl not shiny. Very noisy buses. And a Lotad that's not a Hundo or a shiny. Lovely. Three more quests, so let's see. We need that Feebas to complete the 3 for the day. And there's a Lotad. Bit of a dry spell on the shiny front right now, actually. Not getting terribly much, but we are back in Walpole, which is our stomping ground. And we're going to do up, down, and cover every single stop here. Just don't want to find any more earn 3 buddy hearts. Catch 5 and use 3 pineapples. We can definitely do that well on camera. Cricketot doesn't jump up and down like a little son of a you-know-what. It's like it knows I need to do catches. Now it's making everything attack me. You could, of course, if you're lacking in wild spawns, utilize your research stack from the actual event itself. That's why I always generate one. There we go. 3 more checks in the blinding sun. 1 is a shiny Lotad of 243. It's pretty mid, but we'll definitely take it. A check for a Feebas that's still not a shiny one. And this is a Lotad again of 244. Just for double up effect, there we go. Shiny Feebas has finally been added from the event. 103. This is possibly the floor. The worst one you can get. If it's Tendo, that'd be great. Just for the sake of a collection, it's so close. I am thrilled to have that added for the day. 1 hour down, 2 to go. There you go, 3 done. Lovely. 2 more checks. 1, Lotad, not shiny. And 2, oh, it's another Feebas, 109. Beautiful. Looks like Score Bunny's not content with having one big weekend event for itself. That's a full odds in the wild with the weather boost. Just randomly clicking on things to get them caught. Will it take, there you go, will it finally take the golden berry? No green circle like we had on the com day, but excellent throw. That's the quickest I've ever had a shiny starter post a com day for it. 793. It's actually a bottle capable one. Look at that, 15, 15, 7. That ain't too bad whatsoever, I'll take it. Send 3 gifts and power up. Oh joy. I found myself in what is the worst case scenario of all of these research days, which is having 3 battle in the gym tasks and no gym immediately nearby to battle. So let's check these together. 1 is a non-shiny, a Lotad. There's only 3 CP off the Hundo actually. 2 is a non-shiny Feebas, which is a long way off the Hundo. We did jokingly pick up a 99 CP Feebas, which I think has got to be the floor. Anyway, let's get those. And now I can finally spin some stops and quests again. Check, check, and check for... It's a good job I'm still here. We are approaching 4 o'clock, so let's get 3 quests in, 1 with a Feebas of 104, lovely. Battling in a gym provided some good stuff, got another Lotad in the bag. This is a shiny Feebas of 103, I think a snap with what we started with, so let's get you quick caught because you are terrible, we know that for a fact. And no shiny Clamperl, but that's okay. Now it's time to sweep up the main road, Ealing Green, a little bit of the shopping centre and see what's around. And earn 3 buddy hearts, joyous. Joyous occasion. So now the whole team has ditched me. It's just us keeping on going with 3 checks. And before I forget, I was going to say if it disappeared. No, that is a glitch that's happened where the entire UI disappears, but we're going to get something else, maybe. 542, I think that's pretty goddamn good. There'll be a 98 most likely. Shame it wasn't the purple one, and that one isn't either. But I do want to get through, as I was about to say, the premium research before I forget, because I don't want to do an Ian and forget to do it. So let's get the Lotad stuff done and see if we can get ourselves the 256 of a shiny, which would be nice. Good amount of encounters, and I like the fact they've given you all 3 different Pokemon, and there is a shiny thanks to Melnick's timed research. Let's get that caught, give it a quick start, and not a back-to-backer. Come on, can we get some more sparkles? Let me know if you got the event ticket, and did you get anything shiny? That worked out beautifully. 245, 2 more checks, I think. 247, and 1 more not a shiny. If we get 2 per Pokemon, that'd be brilliant. I will give a shout out, I just saw in my Patreon exclusive Discord. Congrats to Cicatrix on the Shundo Feebas. Final Lotad check is not the shiny one. Lovely, 2 shinies. Now for the Clamperl, the one you actually probably need the most shinies of. There we go, shiny right off the bat. Of course, due to that split evolution. Check number 3, no shiny. Got to keep an eye out for that 544. I think in all my years of playing, I've never had a Hundo Clamperl. Check, no shiny. Another one, no shiny. Remaining 3 encounters, there's another shiny. 2 to go, 1 is not shiny. And the final one with Feebas is up next. It's not a shiny. 2 per piece, not bad. And the final one, the Feebas. Can we get ourselves that purple fish as a 117 with the correct IV spread? Check is no shiny. Come on. No shiny, come on. Oh, there we go, there's the shiny of 110. Not the best shiny Feebas we've had today, but it's not a back-to-back. Come on, it's a shiny 114, getting close. Although I will say, it's just like Magikarp, tiny IV window versus the CP. No third shiny, 100 CP on the dot, and penultimate check, not shiny. And quickly, we've got 40 minutes to go. Bit more dust and XP. And it is 2 shinies per piece. Pretty consistent. Again, Melnick, thank you very much for the gifted ticket. The best one we got, pretty mid, but it's not a problem. Do we have some research to get? I will take the opportunity right now to say thanks very much to not only Melnick, but all the rest of the wonderful Patreon squad who support this channel and the content that goes up on it. We're in for all of those wonderful people taking the support to the next level via that platform. Things like going to Chicago, still haven't booked the flights yet, that's next week's task, but doing LA that we had a couple of months ago, and everything from 2025 and beyond with travel. We're going up to Nantwich for G-Max Pikachu weekend to go and hang out with Chaz and his community, so that sort of thing would not be possible. We're enough for all of you wonderful people. Thank you very much indeed, and all of you hit that subscribe button, interact with the videos and like and comment and everything. Appreciate you guys so very much. Well, I think feasibly that stop there was the final one I'm going to be able to get to because the event ends in less than 30 seconds. So, in fact, it ends now. 5 o'clock, done. Check these 3 research tasks, should I say, to see if we can put in anything. And I have stacked the ones that I didn't film in this brief sort of 40 minutes. So let's go through and claim everything together today. And no shiny. Oh, you were so close to a Hundo. Very close. Let's just start going through and claiming. Let me know how you did today on this blindingly sunny, beautiful day that we've had here in the UK. Hopefully it's been nice where you have been. Important question was, did you need any of these shinies? And I hope you were able to get them if you needed them, because obviously this was a tiny shiny Lotad. Possibly the best pick for the day. 242, yes, I'm golden razzing it, because why the hell not, people? Alas, not a particularly good one, but I think it's my first tiny shiny Lotad, another Lotad. Did you guys get anything good? I don't think we got any Shundos today, which is obviously kind of the be-all and end-all, but even with a 1 in 10 shiny boost, 1 in 10 shiny boost across 3 different Pokemon, might I add, that's going to be a hard one to pull in. Congrats if you were in the lucky bunch of people who did manage to get yourself the elusive research Shundo. I can take a break from the sunshine. Obviously, we had a good chunk from the premium timed research, which was always appreciated. I know technically this is the second time me seeing these, but there have been quite a few. And there is one of the Feebas, 111. No Feebas, but it's a 117. We did actually get a Hundo Feebas. I didn't put it on camera because it was a quick catch jobby. So we've had 1 Hundo and 1 Troll Hundo. This is the Hundo again. So we've had 2 Hundo Feebas today. Alas, neither of them were of the purple color. There's another shiny Feebas. It was literally 1 Feebas after the Hundo, which I was slightly annoyed about, but what can you do? Good for your water-type medals, good for your other sorts of things. Honestly, research days are amongst my favorite type of events because they are completely free to play. And that's why the course of 2025's research days were a little bit irritating. There's a shiny Clamperl, beautiful. Why am I golden razzing it? Never matter. It doesn't matter. It was annoying to see the likes of the Tyrant and the Mora research day, the research weekend I think we had with, you know, the winter weekend. We also had something, other shiny Feebas, nice. We had 3 research bits and pieces I seem to remember over the course of 2025, and all 3 of them were heavily compromised by the overlap of research tasks with their dedicated events. I can safely say all the stops I spun today, one task was a bug out event task, which honestly is beautiful. And I want to say thank you to the Pokemon GO team for listening to that feedback. I know I personally provided that feedback on the back of the, I forget which research day it was, honestly, one of them. I know a lot of you guys have been saying in social media and possibly through support, like, if it's a research day, there you go, completely claimed. If it's a research day, it should be a dedicated research day. It's a 3-hour event window. We don't see raid days getting compromised with other raid bosses intentionally. We don't see community days with random spawns appearing alongside the dedicated feature. I do have the opportunity though to go and claim the remainder of the Bug Out Go Pass, which gives us 2 Shedinja encounters, which is not shiny. I forget your Hundo. Do you know, this would be quite a fun one to lucky trade. I honestly completely slips my mind that this thing is even in the game. Apart from the fact it's really annoying to catch, as you'll find out. You have to Golden Raz Ultra Ball the thing for about 6 years. Hallelujah, it's a catch. This one, 146, is very dead. That was the free one. Let's check the premium. It's not a shiny, it's 156, which is a bit better. I still don't think it's overly good, so I'll skip on over that. But yeah, I'm glad to see that the research bleed has gone. It was full on research day for 3 hours, and I really hope that comes about again. Put more research days in the calendar, Niantic, or Scope Tick, or Scopely, or whatever you want to be called. Research days are fantastic. They get you out and about there. If the Pokemon is even remotely a little bit exciting, it's actually worth your time. Boom. That's 93 actually, that's not bad. So now we can total up absolutely everything. And actually today we've done 218 research tasks. That's minusing the 2 Shedinjas from the Go Pass. And of course that does include the premium timed research, but there were lovely encounters. We've got 6 lovely shinies from them. Again, thank you Melnick94 from the Patreon squad for gifting that ticket to us. 218 encounters. We got ourselves 25 shinies. Jeez, that's gonna be one of the best research days I think I've ever had, to be honest. I mean, I know there's 3 different Pokemon, they're all fairly useless, but they're all good shinies, I would argue. I said at the beginning, Clamperl's probably the one that people might need more of because of the random evolve thing, a bit like Wurmple needing its random evolution to Silcoon and Cascoon. And as it turns out, not only did we get 2 Hundo Feebas, we got a Hundo Clamperl, and that I think is a brand new Hundo for myself. So we could evolve that. 3 Hundos, 25 shinies, no Shundo alignment, but some okay IV shinies. We'll have a look at them, but let me know how you did. Research task wise, shiny wise, Hundo wise, all that jazz. Hopefully I had a really good one, and I do implore the Pokemon GO team to implement more field research task days because they're there, they're free. You can partake in them and do as much or as little as you like. And of course, we're not forgetting the random lovely score bunny that popped in today via Walpole Park, so that's fantastic. Let me know a final time in the comments below how you did. And of course, you can hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future content, because the Bug Out event finishes on Monday, but then we've got this shockingly good charged up event focusing on electric type Pokemon basically. And every single day for next week, pretty much, Tuesday through the Monday, there is a different spotlight hour, which is nice to see them bringing it back for an event. So every single day there's a spotlight hour, but I do think that's overkill. I've got to be honest. There are some really good shiny electric type Pokemon, so we're going to be chasing those on Tuesday next week. Cannot wait for it. And of course, if you like what you see here, there's plenty of other content available on the channel for you to enjoy. And I'm very much looking forward to heading up to Nantwich next weekend for Gmax Pikachu to join the community and Chaz, the community ambassador, up that way. It's going to be fantastic. Never been to the town, so this will be really, really nice. But I will say, until the next time, folks, do take care.